Hey guys, Krabs here for Operation Rising Storm, and this is going to be the Commonwealth and Free France turn 10. So, going to go ahead and start with our tech rolls. We are going to go for advanced artillery, radar, and long-range aircraft. Going to try and finish all three of these out this turn. Missed on LRA, but luckily we hit on advanced arty and radar, so it's gonna add one to our defensive convoy rolls, which we definitely need right now, and advanced arty is always a nice thing to have. Let's get those dice out of there. This board's been getting very cluttered. Little bit of housekeeping from some previous turns. The Russian player, he placed 2 more militia in southern Iran. He can only place 2 there because it's not home country. So he elected to move those 2 up to Leningrad. So we'll go ahead and throw these up there for him, just cram all that in there. And the Japan player, so the US declared war on Japan, so they're at war. So these 3 light carriers, 2 are on stage 2 now, and the one that was on stage 1 gets to get placed, and the Japan player elected to place that in P15. So I think that was all the housekeeping. So for buys for Great Britain, we're going to be spending 2 with FEC. We're going to be spending 9 with Anzac, and then I've got only 28 with Great Britain, but I think what we're going to do is probably, since let's do it. We hit on advanced arty, we got to buy at least 1. So we'll do that. So we're going to buy Colonial, Advanced Arty, 3 Militia, Militia Upgrade. We're going to be lend-leasing France a transport plane, and lend-leasing a mountain to a neutral country. So for combat moves, I believe with... Ooh, okay. So for for Commonwealth, this coastal sub over in P16 is going to move down 1 to P34 and raid. So go ahead and grab some dice for that. That was very aggressive. And ooh, I believe radar gives +1 to all convoy rolls, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, battlecruiser and convoy rolls. Yes. Okay, perfect. So that'll work on attack too. Another combat move. This transport is going to come out of port. He's going to grab these 2 guys in Aden, and they're going to move 1, 2, 3 because of the major port in Aden, and they're going to drop into Burma, which is unguarded right now. So that goes back to FEC. That's France. Did not hit on LRA, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to send this seaplane out on map, and he's just going to chill in that sea zone. And then the other combat. Okay. From the 32nd, they're going to be attacking Cyrenaica. He's got a infantry and a medium tank. I'm getting desert penalty. So what we're going to do, how much am I going to get there next turn? 1, 2, just doing some math in my head. 3, okay. We're just going to move the whole 32nd in there. So we're going to have artillery, 7 infantry moving in. And I believe that's the only Commonwealth combat that is left. So we'll go ahead and get this raiding out of the way before that battle. I'll be in red, Japan will be in black. I'm getting a +2, so +1 for the coastal sub, +1 for radar. And that's absolutely nothing. Love that. Okay. Completely forgot this sub was here. He's got aircraft. No aircraft in the 6th, so I can technically move through that, I think. We'll just move 1, 2, 3, and join this guy. That's probably what I would have done, because subs here, and really here too are next to all his strong hitting planes, so that's the only area right now that only his seaplane can hit, and I'll risk a 3 and drop a coastal sub. So now I gotta get my dice back. So that'll be a +3 on the normal sub. So that'll be 8 to his 4, so that'll be 4 damage. Go ahead and take that off. He's down to 58. So 4 damage on that line. And then gonna do some this combat. So just gonna take this all down here. Like I said, our board likes to be cluttered. We are all guilty of it. So he's got a medium and an infantry. So infantry's at 4, medium tank, defense at 5. Got Artie in desert. And so, yeah, so 1 infantry will be boosted because of the artillery. So, gonna go ahead and roll our first strike at 2. And that missed, so we'll roll 6 at 1. All misses, and 1 more at 2. And that's a miss. That's exactly how this is going to go. So he's got 1 at 4, 1 at 5. And double hit. That's exactly how this is going to go. I think we're just going to press the attack and hope for the best. Even though he'll probably take out 2 more infantry. So 4 at 1. Oh, come on. So close. And 2 at 2. And double miss again. So he's got 1 at 4, 1 at 5. And 1 more hit. I think we're just gonna keep going. That's okay, finally 1 hit. And 2 at 2. And double hit, that's what we needed. Okay, time for him to get 2 more hits. 4 and 5. And 1 hit, okay. You know what? We'll take it. The Brits, not meant to be fighting in the desert. We have found that out. So, the DAC is no more. Okay, so get rid of all this. So non-combat moves now. Going to be moving a fighter from the 88th. Is going to join the 1st Fleet and land on this light carrier. What am I? what am I building again? That, okay. Um, okay. That's all French. So this colonial over in Tanganyika, he's gonna rail up to Western Egypt. Cav and colonial from Eritrea are going to move into Nubia. One colonial is going to move into Abyssinia. I think that's it for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many's in the fourth? All that. So from the fourth, we're going to move a light cruiser. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Join this little task force down here. And then we're going to move heavy cruiser down 1, 2, 3. Ooh, wait a second. That can't get all the way down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crap. Okay. Just kidding. That light cruiser is just going to stay in the fourth. I don't know why. I thought that could get all the way down there from here. This destroyer over in New Zealand, he's just going to move 1, come over into the Tasman Sea. And just quick scan over. Let's make sure everything's good. And I believe so. So we're just gonna. Technically I have to do this on my turn. So, USSR declared war on Turkey. So, following that, we're going to rail a artillery down to or over to Istanbul. Gonna walk the cav over. Their 2 movement. And walk an infantry down to Octanes. And I'll go ahead and roll their recruitment. So they're going to be rolling at a 4. And they missed. Can't get the same luck we had with Abyssinia. I believe that's it for non-combat. At least for Great Britain. I think. Yeah, okay. So going to go in place. So the French transport plane, that's just going to go around these subs over here, kind of just bounce off ports following the coastline, go over to Puerto Rico, and then just hop through over to Africa. So that transport plane is going to go land in northern Algeria. This mountain is going to do the same thing, but go all the way through over to Turkey, and that's going to go in Istanbul. And that's my Lend-Lease. So we'll do militia, light cruiser over for these guys. The militia is going to go in Maharashtra, and light cruiser getting built at the shipyard in Sydney. So destroy light cruiser there now. And for Great Britain, I know one of these guys is going to go back in Aden. Militia upgrade over in Western Egypt. So let's grab a. Do I have any normal infantry over here? No, I don't. Okay. It's all colonials. So militia upgrade over in Western Egypt. And where's the rest of these? There they are. Let's throw a colonial. Let's throw him in Western Egypt. Militia, gonna drop him over in Gibraltar. And then this advanced arty. Do I want to build him in London? I think we'll just throw him in Abyssinia for now. Yeah, we'll throw him in Abyssinia. Okay, so I think that's it for those turns. So spent 2 with FEC, spent 9 with Anzac, so they were each saving 1, and then I spent everything with Great Britain. So 0, 1, 1. Collect income now. Great Britain, we're at 32 plus 3, so 35. That's going to probably go down to like 20 after the Axis turns. Let's see. Anzac, yep. Okay, still at 7 plus their 2, so 9. And then FEC is at 3 plus their 2, so they're at 5. So 5 plus 1, 6. 9 plus 1 is 10. So 35, 6, and 10. That'll conclude the Commonwealth turn, so let's hop on over to France. So no tech. Their buys, they're going to buy Foreign Legion Airborne. For combat moves, this seaplane is going to move 1, 2 over on map, and he's just going to stay there. These 2 Foreign Legions are going to take trip. Actually, don't need to do all that now that Cyrenaica's gone, because Cyrenaica's got that. I think we've just got to move 1, actually. I completely was not thinking about that with the British turn, because I was debating what I wanted to attack. It might actually change my buy, because I don't think I'll need a Foreign Legion at that point. Let's go. Actually, yeah. We'll stick with the Foreign Legion. So we'll do Airborne Foreign Legion. So that'll be all 7. That'll be Free France. So there's that. Not worth nothing, but stopping Italy from throwing like a militia down there or something. Other non-coms. So this mountain, we're just going to do a lot of shuffling here. Mountain, move over to Morocco. Infantry, going to rail over to Tunisia. The medium bomber is going to move over to northern Algeria. And pretty sure that's all I wanted to do with them. And yeah, I think that'll be it. So I'm going to go ahead and place units. So Airborne in northern Algeria, and the Foreign Legion, we're going to throw him over in Syria. And I believe, yeah, that battleship will stay there. I believe that'll be it for the Free French turn, so that'll be it for my turn 9 of Commonwealth and Free France. So we'll go ahead and hand it over to Italy.